Yeah, we're back up. We're back up. I'm just going to stand here like a thing. We're back up. Yeah, we're back up, guys. We're back up.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, hey, there we go, Miss Blizzard. I can see you now. There we go. I'm just going to stand here for a couple of minutes, guys, because I'm not going to do the show. If the guests are okay, they're waiting, they understand. Yeah, but we'll just carry on going and we'll see what happens. There we go. Hello, Amberino. How are you doing? I see you in there, Swiftism, as well. I do not know what is going on with Twitch today. As I was saying before, they rudely disconnected us again. Yeah, it seems to have gone down all over Europe, all down over America, and there's us grabbing hold of the power lead, and I plugged it in, but Kermie, in his drunken state, tripped over and pulled the plug out again. So if we go down, blame Kermie, yeah, because he's pissed. And I'm pissed, but I'm not pissed as in I've drunk a lot of alcohol. I'm just pissed with Twitch. Twitch, stop cutting us off, yeah, just because we're so awesome. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, guys, we're going to talk about the show. We've got the show here. We've got at least some people in the stream now. So that's all that matters. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it, and we'll get on with it. And yeah, well, let's have a go. So anyway, if you haven't tuned in before, this is the show. We are episode 2. We are back with more entertainment from the show. We've just had a great DJ set. I mean, you missed the last of it. We've had to cut Illuminati. But thank you very much, Illuminati. You've done a great set for what we played. I'll give you a big hug later afterwards. We just had to cut from that because we just couldn't. We're already running behind schedule. We'll go on. And anyway, she's cool. We'll get her back on another time, guys, and say thank you to her and everything else. So how are you all out there, guys? Is everyone else having a trouble out there? Are you just glad that we're live? Are you glad that you can tune into us? I see you there. The pool is open. You're doing a 24-hour charity stream or birthday stream or something over the weekend, guys? Check him out. Oh, there we go. I think I've waffled enough. Yeah, let's go back to what I've actually got scripted, and yeah, well, I do script stuff, guys. Can you believe it? Yes, this man actually does script things. So, what we got lined up on this week's show? We've got a fantastic singer all the way from Australia called Natalie Banna. Yes, she's in the green room at the moment, getting ready. And we've got someone who I've been really looking forward to. We've got Ozan from Tribe. He's our guest developer, plus all our new releases and other things. But let's first talk about what's been going on in the world. So first off, if you did not see the video of the Dobby-like creature reported in the UK, well, it went viral and everyone claims it's escaped from Harry Potter's house. Let's play that video. Is the video finished? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. There we go, guys. Well, we can let you into a little secret. Yeah, after watching that video, we realised it's just our Kermie returning from the pub after a few drinks. So well done, Kermie. Yeah, it's not the first time you've had something go viral, except this time no one has to visit the doctors for their antibiotic shots. Okay, what else? Well, Dr. Disrespect, guys, has been banned from Twitch and E3 for broadcasting from inside the toilets of E3 this week. Now, we've seen some shit streams on Twitch. Just basically go and have a look at most of the diamond streamers out there, yeah? But this was literally a shit stream. Yeah, so we want to know, why is a grown man with a moustache hanging out in the men's toilets in LA? Does he not remember what happened to George Michael when he got caught hanging out in the toilets in LA? Well, there we go. We're going to jump on with the show, guys, because you know what? I don't know how long we're going to be up. So we are going to cut over to the Mind Show, and then we're going to jump in with Natalie Banna.
Hey, Bev, you're not going to believe this. I got the greatest phone ever. It just came out last week. It's a Gen 6.
Oh, really?
Tell me, what do you think about it?
I just got the Gen 17 last month.
You got a newer one?
Yeah, I just got
Gen 17? What the hell is that?
Hey, you guys. Hey, I got the new Gen 9000. Check it. Yeah.
No, it's impossible. No, it's not fair.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
and YouTube, and we said, hey, what about coming onto the show? And you've got some fantastic music, which you are going to be performing for us later. So, guys, stay tuned for that, because the song is absolutely awesome. And I was blown away by it. It's a really, really great song. So tell us about Natalie. Who is Natalie, and what are you doing in London?
Wow, who's Natalie? Okay.
So I moved here about 7 years ago, and I did my A-levels here in my university here. I'm studying currently psychology in King's College, but my real passion, let's be honest, is music. So I'm also trying to pursue a music career at the same time, and yeah, and writing songs, performing live when I can. Hopefully getting my content out on YouTube. So yeah, so everyone get as much exposure as possible, because that's what you
Excellent. Well,
need.
this is what this show is all about: is giving you that exposure, so that people can discover you from a different group of people. These people out here that are watching, yeah, I'm watching you. You're watching us, and you need to make sure that you drop Natalie a follow over on YouTube and support her. So you've got a few songs that you've already written and you've made music videos for, and they're really good music videos. And you've got your own is it SoundCloud or Spotify account as well? Both,
Yeah.
SoundCloud. So there we go. You can follow her on loads and loads of different socials, and we'll drop them in the YouTube video as well, guys. So when we load this up on YouTube over the weekend, we'll make sure that we link everything in for us, so you can go and follow it if you can't keep up with this chat. So tell us about the song that you're going to be performing for us today.
Okay, so this song is called Not a Kid. And the idea behind this song was about the idea that I had maybe a year ago, that I'm getting older. I'm my age is growing, but I still feel like I don't have it figured out. And when I was young and I saw people my age in their mid-20s, I thought that they had it all figured out. So I'm like, wait a second, I don't. So I'm doing something wrong. So I wrote it with that thought. Then I left it for a year, didn't touch it, moved on, other projects. I came back to it and I listened to it again a year later, and I thought to myself, actually, maybe you're not doing something wrong. Maybe everybody doesn't know what they're doing. And we're all just like pretending, and we're all just trying our best in this like crazy thing called life.
It is a crazy thing, and I think you hit the nail on the head, because I don't think anyone really knows what they're doing. They just muddle along in life, and you just get older and you get more responsibility. But hey, you're still kids at the end of the day. I mean, look at us. We're playing around in a virtual world, in a virtual game, and doing this. And
I love it.
well, some of us are grown adults. Me, I'm still a kid, but our cameraman and that, he's an old guy, and there we go. He's in VR with us. So yeah, I think you say that the song has got a lot of meaning to it, and I think a lot of people can relate to it, because as you say, we're all kids at the end of the day. It doesn't matter whether you're 60 or you're 600. You're still a kid, and you still don't know what the world is about.
Exactly,
No
and
one's got the
every day
answers.
has new challenges, and there's no point in time where it's like everything's perfect.
Exactly. So you've written this song, and you've made a fantastic music video for it as well, which is it's guys, we will be showing you the music video later on as well. Just stay calm, and we will get it all out there and everything. So have you got any other songs that you're producing and working on at the moment?
Yeah. Oh wow, thanks for asking. Okay. So I have 2 on Spotify, which I need to put on YouTube, but I've been working on the video. But they are, one is called Ego and one is called Equality. Can I tell you about Equality first?
You can tell me about both of them. That's fine.
Thank you. Equality, I did part of a songwriting course in the summer, and they gave us a brief to write by next week, like by the week after, a song from the point of view of a criminal. So I thought that's a fascinating concept. So I had heard this story about a girl. It's actually a true story a girl who killed a cheerleader in America because she was so jealous of her. And it made me wonder about the destructive nature, I suppose, of jealousy and the feeling that you're denied a life that you feel is owed to you or you deserve, and how far that jealousy can morph from being something rather sort of normal feeling to, something that will make you commit a crime like that. So
it's one of the sins, deadly sins, the 7 deadly sins. That's not where I get my name. But yeah, you're right. So I haven't actually heard that song, so I'm going to have to go and hunt that down on your channel to listen to that. And the other one that you've done is called Ego, which I have heard, which is also a really, really good song.
Bless you. That one I don't have on. That one is not produced on YouTube, unfortunately. It's the produced version's only on Spotify. I'm just waiting for the video. But that one is about living with someone, a relationship, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a female male. It could be, it could be anything. And realizing after a while that, you keep trying to change them or make excuses or explain to the world that they're actually great, but maybe they're not, and maybe, they make you cry too much. I actually read a meme that I thought was quite relevant. At some stage, if they make you cry too much, you have to ask yourself, are you dating a human or an onion?
Yeah, well, I've been in a few of those relationships.
I'm sorry.
Guys, don't date onions, yeah? They're just not worth it, yeah? They're not worth it. Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up very soon, but I just want to ask you one thing. You've come all the way from Australia and you're living in London. Yeah. So have you had jelly deals and mash yet? Because I tell you what, us Londoners, and you guys know that's where I'm originally from, that's our staple diet. I mean, we all eat jelly deals and pie and mash. Have you had that yet?
Okay. Pie and mash? Yes. Amazing.
Pie and mash.
Amazing.
But you haven't had the jelly deals.
You said? I don't know.
Jelly deals. Oh, you're missing out. You're going to have to go into the East End of London and find some jelly deals. There we go. A mission for you.
Jelly deals.
Jelly deals. Yeah, it's a delicacy. Yeah, it's like caviar for the poor people. That's what it is. Anyway, thank you very much, Natalie, for coming on the show. And you're going to be performing a little bit later for us. So we do look forward to that. And say, guys, stay tuned because it's going to be an awesome performance, and you get to see the video. And make sure that you drop her a follow and likes and on all the socials and everything. We're going to take a quick break. And then when we get back, we're going to be talking about the new releases, guys, for this week, and what is our game of the week going to be. And we're going to give you the password to win the Oculus Quest as well. So stay tuned. Cut to Mine Show.
Oh no.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
You got that right, bro. You need to scoot out of here.
You know that she needs her sweets to make her feel better.
And you know she needs her greens to make her feel strong. And I'll show you what strong does for her body.
Well, I'd like to see you try. Bring it.
Oh, I will.
Wait, you guys. I got an idea how we can both work this out. My doctor told me what I could do is practice moderation.
Moderation?
Yes, moderation. That means I can have a little bit of both of you.
Huh.
I could work with that. Of course, I'd always end with the sweets.
No, you don't.
Well, guys, we're back. Thank you very much, Natalie. Natalie's gone off to get ready for the performing, so she will be up. Miss Blizzard, spiky hair. Look, I haven't changed. It's still me. And Lava, yes, this is live. I mean, for God's sake, Detective Blizzard, yeah, you're useless. Did the guy have spiky hair? No, he didn't. He was 7. He never had spiky hair. I never changed my hair. Yeah? Oh, thank you very much for those subs as well, DJ Casey and Common Bill. Yeah, see, you just know nothing. And I see you there as well, Honey Sharks. Give me a big hug. We are live, Lava. We are live. That was live. Everything is live, yeah? Okay, we just need to cut people we have to cut these things so that we can get people in the right positions. Anyway, we've got Ozan coming up from Tribe soon, so we've got to look forward to that. But we have got the new releases coming up now, so is everyone happy with that we are live and that whatever? Yeah, you're happy now, Detective Blizzard? Yeah, Jesus, I'm going to start employing Detective Pikachu if that's how bad you are. Okay, guys, so as I say, Natalie's coming up, we've got Ozan coming up, but first off, we need to have a look at what VR games are out over the last 2 weeks. Ting Tong, open up the window, please, dude. We got rid of Chip last week because he was, or 2 weeks ago, he was useless. We need to ping it. Oh, there we go. It's open. Great. Super. Fantastic. So, first game this week, guys. Have you ever wanted to experience and explore space? Well, with Space Engine, you can. The world's first science-based photo-realistic interactive 3D planetarium. Wow, I'm going to say that again because you know what? I thought I was going to screw that up. So I'm just going to say it again. The world's first science-based photorealistic interactive 3D planetarium. Yes, I can do it twice in a row. That is how good I am. That models the entire universe using procedural generation for enchanted areas. Guys, this is mind-blowing. I seriously, you just don't understand how mind-blowing and groundbreaking this is. It's available on the Vive, the Rift, and the Windows Mixed Reality. Let's have a look at the video. Okay, guys, there we go. I told you that looks absolutely awesome. Seriously, unless you've got VR, you do not realize how groundbreaking that is. I mean, nothing like this has been done before. And yes, I went into a black hole. It's not the first time, I'm going to tell you, but it probably won't be the last time either. Captain Cabinet, thank you very much for that subscription as well. 8 wonderful months being with us. That is so awesome. Guys, if you've got VR, you've just got to try that out. We're going up to our next game. Our next game this week, guys, is Cyber Racing. Well, I think we're finally getting closer to a Mario Kart game in VR, and this Tron-esque style game is it. One of a kind of VR racing single or multiplayer game with easy driving controls and no motion sickness. That's what they're claiming, guys. No motion sickness, so no spewing anywhere. Complete and fight with your friends or the AI. Shoot your rivals with rockets and win the race. Let's check it out. Very quick, wasn't it? That was very quick. I'm back already, guys. Did you see that? It was a quick Tron type game. It's good. We'll probably be playing that next week. Anyway, game of the week time. Let's get my little. There you go. It's there, guys. Look at that game of the week. They get this. They need to come in and collect it, and they can't actually remove it from the room, but they do get this. Okay, so guys, game of the week. Or game of the 2 weeks, because that's how long it takes us to do these shows, is Swords of Gargantua. Okay, it is a VR online action game set in a world dominated by a race of giants called the Gargantua. It's big giant, guys, all right? You fight solo or join up with 3 others in an online co-op against a horde of enemies and their master, the giant people. Okay, so well done to them. Okay, expect to see us playing this on the stream next week, and we're going to be giving away a couple of keys for it as well, so make sure that you stay tuned. Let's have a look at the game of the week. There we go. Okay, well, that was Swords of Gargantua. We'll be playing that next week, guys. It is really, it's a bit like Gone with swords and loads of other things. But if you get it now, guys, before the 20th of June and you log in and you play it, you get a very limited edition sword. It's called a blood sword. It's made from the blood of the thing. It's a level 2 sword. Anyway, that's a limited edition if you get the game and tune in and load in before the 20th of June. So make sure, if you are like looking at that game thinking, so well, Helix recommended it as game of the week, and we're going to get ourselves a limited edition sword. So, guys, let's talk about 2 weeks ago. We gave away some keys to Space Ops, or we gave you the opportunity to win. The winners of that are Rudy Scar VR, Rattlehead 9026, and She Who Games with her little monster cat. Congratulations, you three, for winning those keys for Space Ops. Make sure that you claim those keys before the 21st. You know what to do. Drop us a message on Facebook or our Discord or in the YouTube video, and we'll be able to sort you out with those keys. Okay, so this week, guys, we're going to be giving away keys for Swords of Gargantua, but we're going to be releasing a separate video that goes out on Sunday, so make sure that you tune in for that. And then to that, it's going to be a 3-digit number, which is what we do. Now, you guys are all waiting for the password for the Oculus Quest, I take it, because that's why you're tuning in. We are giving away that Oculus Quest. Let's play that video.
Could you do that elsewhere? It's blocking my sun.
This is the one I've been searching for.
Okay, there we go. That is what we're giving away, guys, an Oculus Quest. We released the video, and we told you all about it 2 weeks ago. You've still got until the end of the month to enter. So make sure you tune into our shows for the passwords, and make sure that you check out our videos that will go up, and our tweets and our Discord for different passwords. So you're waiting for the password today, and the password is, and I'm only going to say it once, take our 30 days challenge in Box VR. I'm going to say it again, no, because I'm that kind. Take our 30 days challenge in Box VR. That's the password for today, guys. That is the password for today. So make sure you enter it and get an extra entry into the competition. No, we're not going to be talking about Dr. Disrespect. Mr. Ting Ting, can you close up that back window, please? Because you're letting a draft in. I don't like it open. I prefer it closed. There we go, guys. Look at our magic. The magic of Rec Room. We can close that window up like that. Fantastic. Okay, you got it. Miss Blizzard's got it. Everyone else has got it. Guys, are you enjoying it so far? Are you looking forward to Ozan? He's just getting himself ready. I've just been told in my ear we've got to give him 30 seconds because he's just sorting out his headset. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump over to a Mind Show skit, and then we will be back with Ozan on this very sofa, guys. I'm getting so excited about it because you know what? The guy is awesome. He's so cool. So cut to Mind Show.
Hey, dude, you gonna finish your dessert? I would, but it's way too sweet. Huh? Hey there, beautiful. Hey, I like your eyes. Aw. Also, you have a very nice posture. Oh, thank you. See what I mean? Damn, that is sweet.
There we go, guys, and another Mind Show skit. And what do you think of the game of the week? I'll tell you what, we will be playing it on the stream at some point next week. So you've met Natalie, you've seen the interview, you've seen the new releases for this week in VR. Now we've got the star, we've got the guest on the show, and this week we've got someone very, very special. You will have seen him in my streams. If you watch my streams, you will know exactly what game he is from. So let's introduce him. We have got all the way from Tribe, Ozan. Welcome into the studio, dude.
What up? Thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be here. It's cool to be here too. I love this environment, man. It's cool.
It's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, and it's so cool to see what you've done, like how far you've come in these past, several months since I've been watching the show and kind of seeing what you guys are up to. So it's cool to be here.
Yeah, good. So I mean, we've got the people watching. They should know what Tribe, because hey, guys, we opened up the show with Tribe. Yeah, Illuminati done a fantastic set. So you should know what Tribe is, and if you watch my streams long enough, you should know. Tribe is the DJ stuff that we use, but we're going to be talking a bit about why we do DJing in VR and how it's the future. So I'm gonna hand it over to you, Ozan, and you're going to tell me why did you come up with VR DJing?
It's a little bit of like, the Venn diagram of things. There's like our personal journey, the founders of Tribe, so Tom, myself, and a couple of others, and also what we see happening in virtual reality in general. That there's like this amazing overlap. So the founding group were Tom, myself, Kevin, Hunter, and Neil, and a couple other folks. We had a passion for music, and we were sort of at a point in our lives where it's like, hey, what do we want to dedicate our lives to, and what do we want to focus on? And music is the thing for me and for others. And it's like, well, we also were involved in virtual reality, and it seems like there's a perfect fit between music and virtual reality, specifically around DJing. And so DJing is the thing that we focused on initially. It's such a good fit because all of the interactions that you do inside virtual reality map perfectly to the gear, and you've seen that when you play as well. And so anyway, that's a little bit of like how the whole thing kicked off. And the thing that I find hilarious right now as I talk to you is your expressions are either very happy or very sad, or
yeah. I'm just looking at that T-shirt and thinking about my decks, and I'm going, he's wearing my decks. That's where the skins disappear to, guys, when they're missing. He's nicked it for his T-shirt.
Well, the thing that I'm so I'm so charmed by is that we met you really early in the process. Like we had just started, and you were really generous with your time and your feedback, and we used that as basically like mojo, right? It was juice that we put into the whole development process, and we've slowly rolled out more and more features, and we focused more and more on live streaming. Because I remember the first time that we met, we were just sort of loosely experimenting with live streaming, but seeing what you guys are doing and seeing the amount of like engagement you have with your channel really inspired us to like optimize for the live streaming experience. And so now we have the chat window. So we have this integration with Twitch. We have the chat window built inside the app. We have these forms of engagements where people can create emotes inside the scene. They can also project GIFs onto the back wall, and so they can get really creative, and they can get really creative and be like a VJ. And so, yeah, it's cool. I remember the first time you came to us with some feedback, and I'll just say this, and that you came to us with some feedback, and you were like, I want more lights. I want more colors. Yeah,
listen, I'm the star. Remember, yes, I'm the star of Twitch, and I've got to shine, and I needed those lights.
You needed more lights, and the thing is, so my role on the team is a product manager, and I had to think about, okay, so product design and features and what's going to work right now, and then what will also have a long life, as a feature. And the thing I worry about with just blinking lights is that it gets old really fast. To have really super awesome lights over a long period of time, it has to be a very deep system. So the question then became, how do we create interesting visuals for you, and that will change over time, that will be dynamic? And the best way of doing it is making it user generated, so that people that are watching are the ones that are creating the lights in interesting ways. And that's how we came up with the idea of adding GIFs. So the users who are watching, the viewers that are watching, they can go to giphy.com, they can grab any URL, and they can drop it into your channel, and it shows up on the back wall. It's like, but that was your idea, essentially. It was your demand.
I do remember when we first tried it out, and it was just so mind-blowing for us that I literally spoke to you about 2 weeks prior to that, and I'm saying, look, we've got these streams, you've been watching them, we've got a few people watching, obviously the 7 people that are watching now and that always watch is always our number, and I just want something more, because otherwise I'm going to get bored with this. I'm not a DJ, I'm just an entertainer. Yeah, entertainer. And but you went away and you gave us it in 2 weeks. Or well, Hunter gave us it in 2 weeks, and it was like, wow, it's just there's so much more we can do. And since then we've given more feedback, and it just changes all the time, and this is what I like about it. It's forever growing. And another feature that you brought into it, which you haven't mentioned, is the VR chat crossover. I think that is just fantastic.
Yeah, and actually spending time in here makes me wonder how we should do it. We could do something like that in here as well, so people inside Rec Room could party.
Against Gravity, if you're watching, yeah, okay, there we go. Bring my Tribe studio into here. I would be so happy. That would just be awesome. I would do a concert in here for the Rec Room people. So guys, if you're watching there from Rec Room, and I know you are because I always watch.
Do you know, is there a way to extend Rec Room? Is there an API for it? Just out of curiosity, is there? Or is it a closed?
I believe it's a closed system with them.
We'd have to do a special deal.
You could speak to them. I mean, I'm sure they're open to different.
Maybe they'd be. So if you're watching, maybe what would be really awesome is having a dance VR type experience where that would be the recreation. We'd come in here and we'd do like a dance experience or something like that, and then we could be the resident DJs for that experience.
Guys, what do you think of that? Yeah, we're getting some yeses in the chat, so there must be a definite with them.
It's so good to get the support from the chat. I mean, it adds so much fuel. It's really good.
All 7 of them are agreeing with me, and if they're not,
yes,
they soon will do.
Yeah.
So we've had the progression from just being a DJ training tool, basically. That's what it originally started as, to this fantastic live streaming channel that we've got, and obviously you've got your own Twitch channel, which is TribeXR. Am I right?
Yeah.
And guys, they quite often do these marathons where they have continuous DJing for 12 hours and such, and a different DJ every hour, and so you get a complete change of music every hour. And I always put it on when I'm in the office and have a listen. So we've progressed that, and where else is Tribe going to? What's the next step for Tribe?
I mean, in many ways, you tell us, right? Because we're sort of following the tropical waters in some ways and saying, hey, what is it that they want? Because that's the thing that we want to do. We want to deliver the things that they're asking for. And the thing we're working on right now, so we're extending and deepening the functionality around the gear. So we had 2 hardcore DJ setups that are modeled after the CDJ system, and it's fully functional, right? You got all, of course, your crossfaders and EQs and your volume knobs, but you also have your color effects and your beat effects. You have all of the kind of display behaviors. All that is there, which is really great. And then we decided to extend it to 4 decks. So now you have the idea of 4 tracks going at the same time, which was previously really remarkable. Like, to do that in real life would cost a ton of money. I mean, that gear, the CDJ gear, otherwise costs around $6,000, but you can get it in VR through the power of VR for $20 on, your various platforms like, Steam and Oculus and Viveport. So that alone is like part of our goal, is to make it more accessible to people. And anyway, so that the thing I was going to say is that the thing we're working on right now is a sample pad. So just extending the functionality that people, the kinds of creative things that they can do. So we added a sample pad. Probably the most important thing, Seven, that I need to figure out is how to get the rainbow skins onto the sample pad as well, because
the rainbow skins, guys, if you have seen it, come on, I'm always rainbowed out. They are called the Helix skin. They are made because that's what I asked for, and they are called the Helix skins. But I'm liking the idea of the sample pad now. Please tell me that I'm going to have a horn and I'm going to have cowbells, because we love cowbells.
You're going to have a horn and you're going to have a cowbell.
There we go.
You'll be lousy with horns. You'll have your fog horns. You'll have your air horns. You'll have every kind of horn you can possibly imagine.
Guys, there we go. So, I mean, now when you watch me streaming, you're going to see me getting horny with the sample pad as well. I mean, it's another reason to just tune in.
So this will be the moment where I'm horny. Horny.
And DJ Tricks will stop me pressing that button. He's going to go, Seven.
Clearly, you're very serious about your DJing, Seven. I can tell.
Listen, I am, man. Guys, I'm taking lessons off of Tricks and off of Tribe as well, because that's the other thing that you are doing, because you're going sort of backwards in a way, because as I say, when I first discovered Tribe, it was being sort of sold as a DJ training center. You could learn how to DJ in VR, and then it's not really it's gone off on another tangent somewhere, and you sort of brought it back now, because that you can, guys, if you join up with Tribe, you can actually learn how to be a DJ, and you get weekly lessons and daily tasks to do, which is fantastic, which is what I'm doing. So you will notice my DJ skills are getting slightly better, although my concentration skills on talking to you guys is lessening, because I'm trying to make sure that whoever's watching knows that I'm actually doing my lessons.
I think that'll be a new genre. Being able to talk to people while you DJ, that'll be a new superpower that you will be the master of.
I'm trying. And the other thing that I know that you're working on, and I'm going to let them out onto the little secret, because hey, we're giving one of these away. So you're working on porting it over to the Quest as well.
Yeah, we have it running on the Quest, and it runs
running on the Quest.
It runs beautifully, actually. So if anybody out there wants to try it, just connect with us. However you want us, connect with us on Discord. Send me a note. I'm Ozon on Discord, and we'll get you on the Alpha channel, so you'll be able to try it out. And so far, people are loving it so far. I have to say, like, we posted onto Reddit and we got hundreds of people just like, I want to try, I want to try, I want to try. I think because people are loving the Quest, and also the Quest has limited content right now, and so they're hungry for more content. So if anybody says they have something running on the Quest that people can try, others are going to gobble it up. So I recommend, like for the devs out there who have early access experiences, find ways of getting people onto the Quest, because the community is hungry for new content. Anyway, we got a flood of people that came into our Discord, like hundreds within hours, just boom, 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 and we got them running on the Quest, and they are loving it. So far, they're very impressed, and they're kind of helping shape what the next set of features are going to be on the Quest. So it's open to everybody. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, no, I do love the fact that it's now available on the Rift. It's obviously on Vive and Viveport and Steam, and now the Quest is just pretty much, we've got most of VR covered with Tribe now. So guys, if you ever dreamed of becoming a DJ or just playing around, you could definitely do a better job than what I'm doing. So
so
try it out.
You're in the boot camp now.
I am in the boot camp.
You're in the DJ boot camp now, and it's going to be really awesome and interesting to see you level up your skills and start like applying those techniques into your weekly shows. That'll be really cool. Like the thing that I was tripping on, that so our mentor who's leading the boot camp, John Connor, he was talking about the different techniques and how it affects like the DJ experience. And what you really want as a DJ is to be able to drive the energy of the crowd, to get them from one place into another, to tell a story, is this narrative. And the natural thing to do initially when you're first starting is kind of a mixtape type thing, where you play one song after the other, you like let one finish, and then you slowly phase in the other song. It's, I guess, what do you call it? Like a start finish track, this mixtape track.
Intro outros. I think we've been
intro outro. That's
outros.
Right. Well said.
I listen.
You did. That was exactly the intro outro mix, that's how I also kind of where I'm at with my mixing. But the ability to drop tracks in really interesting and unexpected ways and just lift the energy, that's kind of what Trix is able to do. He's always surprising you with these crazy bam bam bam. So let's get there too. Let's figure out these techniques that John's teaching us and get there.
Well, I am working on it, and guys, we will be obviously when you tune in on Fridays when I'm doing the music stream. And the early part of Sunday before Trix jumps in, you will see hopefully me getting better. I can't always promise you that my music tastes are going to get better, but certainly my DJ skills might get better. We're still going to be playing Whitney Houston and stuff like that.
Well, the thing is, I was just going to add one last thing about that, is that, what is the meaning of great DJing and better? You have the biggest crowd that I've seen. You have the most engaged crowd that I have seen. And so obviously you're doing something right,
I just normally tell them to fuck off. That's what makes them engaged. Yeah, that's simple as that. I mean, you've seen me be salty with them, and you know how I am with them, but they seem to love me for it. So they keep coming back for more.
You're the most charming, the most charming insult comic I've encountered.
Saltiest streamer going. I can see Natalie getting ready over there, so that must mean that we're going to start having to wrap up this interview. But before we go, I just want to say thank you very much for
my pleasure
coming onto the show, and obviously telling us a bit about Tribe, something that you guys are going to relate to, and hopefully you're going to go out and buy it if you've got the Quest, or if you've got any of the other sort of ways to play VR, then you can jump in and try it out. And if you're on the Rift, you can jump in with me, and we can maybe do a double act one day, like me and Trix do on Sundays. Ozan, let's get ready for Natalie over there.
Dude, I grabbed your cup.
He's taken my coffee. He was saying off air. He was saying, "I want your coffee." Yeah, why?
What's up? You got mine. Mine has got zero coffee in it. I need to have...
Look, you notice I've also sellotaped that one down, so you can't remove it. Know what your guests are like. Okay, guys, let's go over to Natalie and listen to her song. And it's called "Not a Kid." It is absolutely fantastic. It will give you goosebumps. I promise you. And please give her a lot of support in the chat. When she's singing. Okay, over to you, Natalie.
Woo!
simplest tasks. Now I am better than that. I make my own mistakes and I'm not afraid of the past. This is not goodbye. I still need you in my life. But it dawned on me that I'm not a kid and I need your love and more than I can admit. Dawned on me that I'm not afraid, but if you leave, I know I will crave and I'll crave. Yes, it dawned on me. Don't let me go, don't let me go. I need you for life to be the same. You say it's fine, I'll be alright, but God knows if you leave me, who will I have to blame? And I know that I said I would be fine, but that was before I realized that it dawned on me that I'm still a kid and I need your love and more than I can admit. Dawned on me that I'm still a kid and I wish that you could make my mistakes. Yes, it dawned on me that I'm still a kid and I need your love and that much I will admit. Dawned on me that I'm terrified and I need you to forever stay in my life.
Thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate your time. And thank you, Seven, Eden, and Terminator, for having me on the show. And I think you guys are doing a great job. Congratulations! I wish you all the best. If anybody wants to see me, I'm in London playing on the 3rd of July at Giggy's Hoxton in Underbelly. And usually when I play music, I bring cake, and so you can expect some cake there, and live music. So yeah, thank you very much.
Hey, dude, you gonna finish your dessert? I would, but it's way too sweet. Hey there, beautiful. Hey, I like your eyes. Aw. Also, you have a very nice posture. Aw, thank you. See what I mean? Damn, that is sweet.
There we go, guys. You're your 100th follower, Miss Blizzard. Well done, well done. What did you guys think? I'm sorry, I think we just played that Mind Show skit as well. It was the second time we played it. We don't mind. Yeah, you enjoyed it the first time. We'll play it the second time. The same one. Never mind. Okay, guys, there we go. That was the show. So big thank you to Natalie. Big thank you to Ozan. They're going to go off and have party. We're going to supply the cake this time, Natalie, for you being on and being awesome. Guys, what did you think of that song? If you are out there and you're watching this and you are a singer-songwriter or you're a comedian or you can do something that we can produce into VR for you and help you promote your YouTube channel or your Twitch channel and that, just let us know. Yes, Lava, she was amazing. I don't know if she's single, Lava. I know you asked that question earlier when you thought that we weren't live, but we were live. We are always live, baby. And that's it. So I'm going to wrap up the show, guys. We're going to turn around and cut to the credits. We're going to raid somebody. We're going to give some love. I do apologize for the really, really bad start to the show. It was beyond our control. Twitch went down. Nothing we can do about it, but we managed to find a server somewhere in the world that actually accepted us, and we streamed it. But thank you again, Illuminati, for the excellent DJ stream at the very beginning. to Ozan for coming on and talking about Tribe, for Natalie for being an awesome guest and singing that fantastic song. And guys, check out our other songs because they are amazing. For Kermie for being the guy that's doing all of these buttons and pressing everything and making sure that we cut and look smooth. For Eden for typing in the Twitch chat for me while we are live here. For Ting Ting this week for pressing the button and making the window open and close. You've got a job next week, guys. Ting Ting, we won't sack you because you did a good job. You're better than Chip Chip the week before. That is it, guys. We are going to run the credits. We're going to raid somebody and spread the love. We will be back in 2 weeks' time, and we've already got our guests lined up. So we're just going to be talking to them. Hopefully they're going to see this show and go, yeah, that's what we want. So have a good one, guys. It is goodbye. Thank you very much. Run those credits.